There is a similar question that comes from a couple of different people. They're asking about the Zohar. They're basically asking, what is the meaning of the Zohar in our time, and are we in a time that obliges us to study the Zohar in order to attain spirituality? Yes, absolutely. I've waited for it for a long time, and before I didn't want to start that. I even said the opposite. Why should we do it, and so on. There was seemingly a question because Bar Sulam made his whole life work on that. What was it for? No reason? Of course not. The thing is that there had to be a preparation for that, and because we have now reached as a pretty big mass of people to a state where we are able to start climbing that ladder, then we are starting to study Zohar with everyone, and anyone who joins, if they'll know how to join, meaning how to nullify themselves, and like a baby, to study with us with all their efforts in order to begin to feel what the Zohar talks about. And there's no mind there. There's no intellect. You can't study it and make a lot of drawings to try to explain that. Of course, you can add a little bit here and there. But basically, the Zohar is talking to the heart in order to develop your emotion so that this emotion will already be aimed at reception and bestowal, those two discernments. And this is why, basically, that's the reason Bar Sulam called his commentary Hasulam, the ladder. With what kind of preparation internally should we arrive at the study? Is there something special in terms of the social aspect of the world, Kli? Well, the Zohar, you can't absorb it if you don't study it in a group. You can't study the Zohar on your own. It was written by a group of Kabbalists, by a complete Kli vessel, that is, because those 10 sages of the Zohar, they formed a complete Kli. Each of them represented a specific sphira, a specific force within the complete vessel that the Creator created. So if we yearn to become that one complete Kli, that is the only way in which we can absorb their message and it will influence us. Without that, it just won't happen. We have to study in any case, meaning in any state we're going through. But we have to try to do it like that, and then we will quickly feel how that force that is hidden in the Zohar works that way, that it unites us. But only to the extent of connection between us will we be able to absorb their message and to somewhat understand. When I say understand, I mean the heart understands, meaning that the desires are prepared in a way that they are willing to understand emotionally what they want to convey to us. That is impossible to be learned intellectually. You can try to study that way, but that's what's called the potion of death. So there has to be a group with preparation, with some despair from previous steps where people thought they would attain spirituality this way or that way, and they had all kinds of illusions or scrutinies they had to make until they go through that and until they become somewhat willing to nullify themselves because they see that with their own powers they can't attain. Then it is worthwhile to start approaching the Zohar and become integrated, included with what's there. There's a preparation to become included, to nullify yourself. In the meantime, we'll sing.